Top 10 essay topics about gender roles. Gender stereotypes and the way they affect people. In this essay, your role will be to examine the effect that gender stereotypes can have on an individual. You can choose to focus on a particular gender or discuss gender stereotypes in a broader context. Your essay can talk about the origins of stereotyping, the ways that they shape behavior and self-perception, harmful repercussions, societal pressures, and more. Fighting gender stereotypes and sexism. This paper can take many forms. One idea is to examine the timeline of the fight against sexism and gender stereotyping. Another approach relies in addressing the importance of education, representation, changing policies, and advocacy. Gender equality in the workplace. When writing about this topic, you can examine such concepts as glass ceiling, gender wage gaps, sticky floors, etc. Emphasize the importance of representation and policies that exist to foster an inclusive corporate environment. Gender stereotypes in education. Here, we suggest that you look at classroom dynamics, gendered career expectations, parental pressures, and the attitudes of teachers. You may suggest some strategies for the promotion of gender equality in schools and colleges. Gender schema theory. Begin your essay by introducing the concept of the gender schema theory and give a succinct definition and history. Then, you may explore its key concepts in detail. What role does socialization play according to this theory? How are gender roles internalized and performed? Is gender socially constructed? In this particular essay, you can start by critically analyzing the concept of gender and the interaction between biology and society. Take a closer look at the influence on socialization on individuals. We suggest you compare humans to other species. Is there such a thing as gender in animal biology? Social learning theory and gender. If you choose this topic, you could discuss many interesting concepts. You can talk about the application of social learning theory to the development and understanding of gender. Additionally, you could mention the role of reinforcement and observation in gender construction. Gender roles and sexual orientation. In this paper, you will take a look at the intersection of sexuality and gender. You could talk about how these two concepts shape each other and form a person's identity. Alternatively, you could discuss the challenges faced by the people who do not conform to the traditional standards. Body image and gender. Similarly to the previous topic, this essay also looks at intersectionality. This time, you will talk about how gender forms ideas about a person's body image. You may discuss concepts such as gender dysphoria and body dysmorphia, talk about societal beauty standards, etc. Make sure to point out the differences in body image expectations among men and women. Social gender construction in the media. In this essay, you could talk about the importance of representation in media and how it forms our expectations. You can analyze a particular movie, TV show, book, or other work. Then, talk about the way it portrays gender. Alternatively, you can take a broader approach and focus on how media shapes, or breaks, perceptions and stereotypes.